So, I have complained, this is the second time I have been invited to speak on certain topics. So, last time I have been given a slot right after lunch. So, when everyone was sleeping, so I am given a job to awake all of them, and this is the time they have given me a last slot. So, when everyone is looking their watch to go home, and sorry to keep you waiting away from your family, because slightly it has overrun. But those who have left, one thing I can assure you, that they have left, they have not seen the most glamorous presentation. They might have seen the interesting presentation, but not the glamorous presentation. So, I am not going to talk about all the tools, technique, technologies. In fact, since I am listening, I do not know what to talk about it, because everything has been said and informed so beautifully. I have nothing to add on. But having said, Indigo is a great story in India. So, at the end of the day, when you go home, I should able to tell you little bit of stories which you should able to explain to your 10 years kid, and I will try to make it as simple as it is possible without using any financial or TCM jargons. And I am sure we would like in a long run, today we are like a Unilever of aviation or Toyota of aviation. So, I am sure a lot of you or all of you must have traveled once in Indigo, and you must have seen our processes, and you must be wondering why we do all those things. So, I will try to tell you little bit stories and how it linked to the cost and how it linked to the profitability. So, I am not going to give you too many stories, but 2-3 stories. So, whenever you travel next on Indigo, you realize why we do not do it. But one thing is universally common across globe. In a cost management, is a culture in the organization which drives cost. It is not the tools or anything, but it is the culture. If the mindset of people in your organization is to save cost, you will save cost, otherwise you will not. And cost reduction or low cost, whatever you want to call it, is a moving target. It is not something you can fix it today, saying that okay, I will be less by 5% today and that is it. If you fix target like this, you are dead in a few months or few years, because there will be someone in competition whose cost would be lower than your sale value, and you are done with it. So, with this let me start with my presentation. So, as you know, Indigo is a leading airline. So, let me tell you a little bit about the Indigo. We started in 2006 with 0 revenue. Today, we have over 15,000 crore rupees of revenue in less than or around 10 years. We have 124 aircraft, even though presentation talks about 118 aircraft, that was in September. That was in September. We are present in 14 locations, out of this 36 are domestic and 5 are international locations. So, we are basically in nook and corner of India. We have single type of aircraft, single configuration, and we have a product, as our CEO talks about, like a McDonald's or a Domino's or Pizza Hut. Wherever you go, whichever flight you are taking, you should have a same customer satisfaction, same processes, same experience. It is not that if you are traveling in Chennai, you will have a different experience while traveling back from Bangkok or Dubai or from Muscat. So, you will have a same experience. So, the only difference between international and domestic is in international we sell liquor, in domestic we do not sell liquor. That is the only difference. Otherwise, if you see our product, there is no difference between international and domestic. We have management setup which is run by Indians, for the Indians, and we have excellent stories around Indigo. Our motto is growth with sustainable profit. We are the only airline in the history of Indian aviation who is consistently profitable. In last 7 years out of 10 years we are in operations. We pay taxes, we are debt free organization, and still we run most efficient operation in India, not in India but globally. And how we have done it, I will tell you a little bit as we move forward. So this is that's what I talked about. In 2007 we have 8 aircraft, and our target is to reach 136 aircraft in less than 12 years. So virtually we are buying 12 to 15 aircraft every year, means 1 aircraft every month, and 1 aircraft cost a lot. We have order pending for 450 aircraft. Now this is this is how we look. One is your strategic decision, another is your operations. So just to share with you, aircraft is not something off the shelf product. You go to the market and you buy tomorrow. So we enter into our new aircraft, which is a neo aircraft we call it, in 2011 and start taking delivery in 2016. So there is a gestation period of 5 to 6 years. And you should have that kind of vision. Not only you will sustain your operation till such time, but you will have all the profit so that you would able to meet your capex requirement at that time. I know for sure, I was a part of this when we order 100 aircraft in 2006. That was the largest order in aviation industry by a startup company globally, not in India. When we gave this order of 180 aircraft, we were the launch customer with Airbus for this new type of aircraft, because we knew ATF, which is constitute around 40 to 50% of my total cost base, and this new aircraft can give me an efficiency of 14 to 15%, would be a game changer in aviation industry. Now today if you look the Indian aviation market, we were the only one who got neos. So means we have a cost advantage of at least 6 to 7% compared to other player in the market. And we have order book of 450 aircraft which can sustain another 15 years. So that's the power of a vision. If you have, because this is by design, this is not by any tools or by any. So when we sit down, when we make choices, we make one important choice that we are here in India for a long term, and we have to make an investment right now, and we have to take a decision which is going to impact us 4 years, 5 years from now. As I mentioned, we are consistently profitable, low debt obligation, high liquidity, excellent record in large number of aircraft. These were the financial strength IndiGo possesses today. Structural advantage, as I mentioned, if you go and today and talk to Airbus that we want to buy 100 aircraft, they will say, okay, we will start delivering in 2021 or 2020. So you will not get any aircraft. So you are creating entry barrier for the newcomer or the existing customer, existing competition who has not anticipated and who has not given such a large order. One of the things which I keep hearing in last 10 years, my association with IndiGo, where is the infrastructure, where is the pilots, where is the engineering? All these things happen. You have to anticipate, you have to have trust on certain stakeholder. As the country moves, as the time passes, those things would be created, and you should be able to sustain your operation. You should able to push government, you should able to push all the stakeholders to meet your requirement. So these are the three, we don't have any vision statement which no one understand. I mean, I don't know how many of you has vision statement in your organization, and you go and ask your worker, what is the vision statement? First he will say, ये vision statement होता क्या है? No one would be able to answer, but we have these three things which are very fundamental to the airline operation: on time, low fare, courtesy, hassle-free service. When you talk to the, we are the service provider and we are into a transportation. Other than these three things, typically no passenger want anything else. Yes, I heard a lot of time, we want free entertainment, we want this thing, that thing. Trust me, everything costs a moon when you put anything in aircraft. But technically, no one want this. Initially, when we started operation, one of the passenger gave us a feedback, which was true, that yours, I mean, he used to travel from Bangalore to Delhi, is the most silent flight I ever had. The reason is, he is doing his day job, he is returning to Delhi, he want to take a nap, sleep, he doesn't want any disturbance. No one typically loves traditional airline food. It has a typical smell, I mean, it says whack. But still, air hostess will come, do you want a food, which food, what food, liquor, this and that. But typically no one wants. It's a 1.5 hour journey. If you want to have a food, eat it before you board. And we do offer certain food item. And here I would like to bring a concept. It is for a full service airline, it is a cost center. For low cost airline, it is a profit center. So that's the transformation we have done it with a low cost airline in India. We were the only person or only airline who were selling food in aircraft. Otherwise, prior to that, everyone was giving it complimentary and it became a cost to their organization. And why should we subsidize someone need and want to and ask someone else to pay for it? I mean, 80% of or large number of customers do not want to eat, but if you built in their price this complimentary meal, they are forced to pay. Why? That's the question, and this is by design. When we were making choice of launching an airline, we made these choices right at the beginning, and we stick to it 13 years or 11 years down the line. We have not made any fundamental change in our business decision which we have taken in 2004, 5 and 6. Now talks about the on-time performance, which is, you know, in those days there used to be an airline who will give you 1 rupee ticket, but never takes you to your destination, and you will be spending much more than a ticket price, or you will be buying last minute price on some other airline which will cost you more. So in a transportation business, if you have a meeting at 10 o'clock, you want to reach 10 o'clock, that's the most important thing in your mind. You don't want valet service at airport, you don't want most glamorous air hostess on board, you don't want food, you don't want entertainment. What is most important for you to reach on time? And that's the fundamental to us. So we spend actually a lot of money on ensuring that we have best on time performance in industry. And if I just take you back, this is just what you heard is the on time performance. It depends on what kind of network we are putting up, what kind of number of flights we are putting connecting origin and destinations. It depends on what services we are providing on board. It depends on your customer experience when you are booking ticket till you reach your destination. This is all come together when you talks about OTP. So just to share with you, when a aircraft gate closes, when the pilot announce close the gate, very few people realize there are hundreds of processes has to come together at that moment, at that time, to make it happen. It is not simply like you close your gate, half of the baggage are lying somewhere, half of the passengers are still roaming at airport. There are thousands of reconciliation which happens just before pilot or a cabin crew announce gate close. And in airline you have to do, like for example, we have 1,000 flights a day, around that number, slightly little bit lesser than that. You have to do 1,000 times every day, 365 days a year. and still you have to ensure that your OTP is above 90%. It's a huge task. And if you don't do that, and I think this is the same thing what e-commerce people were saying, the reverse cost is not possible. In our case also, if you start sending back the passenger, there is a huge cost involved on it, and your cost just jack up. So one thing I will request you, just go and check. This is the data we publish every month. It's a requirement that how much compensation we have paid for cancellation. You will find Indigo is the last in terms of the total amount, even though we today have 40% market share. So you can imagine the additional cost we would have incurred had we cancelled more flight. So you can see our OTP performance is around 84% last FY 2016. Vistara is slightly higher because they have smaller operation of 7 to 8 aircraft last year against on an average 100, 102 aircraft we operate. So 83.8 or 84% OTP is a very high number when you benchmark globally. So you go and check US airline, UK airline, this typically range around 75%. So we have beaten the global players in terms of OTP we achieved. Courteous and hassle-free customer service. So what we believe, a customer experience with airline start the moment they book their ticket, and their distribution cost is 7 to 8% of their total cost, whereas we have around 1.5 and 2%. And when we come to you have to be honest with your customer. So when we declare our fares, there is no hidden cost. So when we say clearly we have unbundled services, you pay for what you want. So for example, you want very basic services, you want to go to point A to point B, you pay 2,000 rupees from Delhi to Chennai or 3,000 rupees Delhi to Chennai. You are a customer who can plan your travel. So you plan your travel 30 days before, you will get cheapest fare. Okay, you are a corporate customer, you want to get out very quickly out of the aircraft, you want to book front seat, you pay little bit extra. You are a customer who has such a tight schedule, you reach last minute. So we have a forward sale counter where you can just go, no need to stand in line, get your boarding pass and move on. You are a customer who do not carry luggage. So you are a customer who has just hand bag. So why to charge extra for someone who has a luggage? So therefore you get a cheaper fare. We do not give, we do as a yield strategy we do sometimes, but our fares are transparent. So whether you are booking through a travel agent, you are booking online, you are booking through at the airport, you will find same fare. There is no change in fare. Yes, if you buy through an agent, if they want to charge some service fee, you have to pay that. But on a ticket, you will find the fares are uniform. So there is no hidden cost we have kept, and therefore, because of this transparency, lot of customers come back to us again and again. Our advertisement, we do not spend too much of advertisement, but we do spend on advertisement which are catchy, which are convey message to the customer, and therefore our, as I mentioned, our distribution and marketing cost is least in the industry. And you can see some of the example which we have run. You have not seen too much of Indigo advertisement anywhere. We do not go to electronic platform, we don't go to the radio. We have billboards, and that too when we start our any new flights, when we start any new station, at that time we incur certain advertisement. But certainly we incur, because digital marketing is a new way of marketing and it is coming very significantly. Yes, we do spend some money on digital marketing. Now talks about the certain operational excellence, which is a topic. So, prior to our launch, if you see, and I have been part of this strategic decision, we were the only airline which decided under the low cost to provide air conditioned buses. And a lot of people say you are a low cost airline, why you are providing air conditioned buses? And that's the story I want to tell, what was the thinking behind it. When we look Indian geography, and when we look how much is the time it takes from a boarding gate to reach the aircraft, it's a significant time, and airport to airport it changes. The weather is not uniform in India. So, in Bombay, typically it rains heavily during rainy season. Chennai is lot more humid than any other part of the country. In Srinagar, there is a snowfall, there is a humid weather in Calcutta, those stations, and in Delhi, if you are in summers, it touches almost 50 degree in tarmac, because in tarmac the temperature is typically 4 to 5% more compared to your cities. Now, when we realize like lot of corporate customers, lot of otherwise SMEs and customers, they are going for a business meeting or going for a travel. They do not want to be sweating, they do not want to be uncomfortable even on those 5 minutes, and therefore, we decided to put air conditioned buses. And if you see the design of our buses, and those were the first time introduced in India, low floor buses, they were not there before 2006, and be a low cost or be a full service airline, and it is a high capacity buses. So, we have single configuration 180 aircraft. So, the trip which a bus to make is less than a normal bus, and if the bus make a lower trip means lower cost means if my cost is low, I can offer a affordable fare to my customer. Similarly, we have introduced queue busters. So, for example, you do not have luggage, so why you want to stand in line? So, in most of the station now we have a kiosk, otherwise most of the station my customer airport agent will come to you, sir, you do not have a bag, you say no, it is a Bluetooth device, you will show your boarding pass, you will show your ticket, he will give you a boarding pass then and there, you go for a security clearance. What it effectively means, we have a human body, anyway I am paying it, but I do not need a check-in counter, and these are expensive property to take on hire, these are very expensive things. I have a less counter, lower cost, which translate into affordable fare. So, that is the reason we have introduced kiosk, that is the reason we have introduced queue buster, that is the reason we insist passenger to do a web check-in now. It is a quick for a passenger, it saves time for passenger, it saves cost for us. And one more thing you must have witnessed, we have a lighter seats now, because lighter seat means low fuel consumption, which again saves cost. We talk about operational reliability. So, in airline industry, it also depends on what is the reliability of an aircraft. So, you may have a certain reason like fog or other reason you may not able to take flight, but your aircraft is ready, and we have achieved consistently 99.95 over a period of time. And when the Airbus did this study among 311 operators across the India, across the globe, we came out as the number 1 in terms of operational reliability 2-3 years back. We have a number of complaints per passenger. So, now if your bags are left in Chennai while traveling Chennai to Delhi, forget about the cost involved, but most importantly customer satisfaction. So, you will say, yeah, this airline always lose my bag, I have to come twice to the airport to collect my bag and sometime it is lost. we are the airline which has a least customer complaint, and it all translate into a cost saving measure. So again, these are some of these things. So these are the ramps. We are the first airline to introduce the ramp, which is Indigo design ramp. And just to tell you a story why we have developed these things. So initially in 2006, what used to happen, if there is a senior citizen or disabled person, people used to literally lift them to take him inside the aircraft, and it was very inhuman. So what we find, not only it saves my turnaround time, but for disabled people, the wheelchair go directly into the aircraft, and it not only save time, but it also give lot of pride to our senior citizen who uses a wheelchair or could not climb to the aircraft. At the end of the day, as I mentioned, it is the people which drives the organization in the service industry. We were receiving from last 8 years great place to work, where all the big corporate compete in India, and we are consistently, and we are a very young organization, it's just an 11-year-old organization. Out of 11 years, 8 years, we have been awarded great place to work. Therefore, we are able to attract better talent, more talent in our organization. And then whatever we do, it has been reflected, the kind of awards being given globally and domestically to Indigo, which clearly shows the level of respect we have with our customer. Now, this is a final slide, like Indigo strategy and execution has a proven track record for success. So we talk about our on time, low fare, courteous, hassle-free service. We are an employee-focused company recognized as a great place to work in last 8 years. We have a strong brand, we have a proven management, and we have a most importantly structural advantage, which very difficult to replicate, and we create entry barrier for everything. We have operational excellence, consistently profitable and financial strength. As I mentioned, we are a cash rich company, only airline in India. We are a debt free company, we are paying taxes, we are profitable in last 8 years. On top of it, if you read our prospectus, and in term of the cost, because this is a cost management, and we never benchmark against India, we benchmark globally. So we are the lowest cost, unit cost producing airline around the world. Just before that, just there is a small difference between AirAsia and us, but that too because of the accounting they do for various items. But we are the lowest cost producing per seat airline in the world. So with this, this is a short presentation. So I will close my presentation. Thank you very much. I hope you will get some insight into Indigo, why we do certain things. If just to tell you, share one story, because a lot of customers ask, can someone tell me why we don't give ketchup when we give sandwich? What is the logic behind it?
It may fall on the clothes side.
Huh?
It may fall on the.
Yeah, so anything can fall, even a tea, coffee, anything can. So the reason is we don't give ketchup is exactly the same thing, because there are two reasons. One is if ketchup is spilled, and which has a tendency to spill, because once you cut, something would fall on carpet. The smell of a ketchup is so strong, so it just the entire environment get foul smell. And secondly, you cannot wash it. You have to just replace that piece of carpet or that piece of seat cover or anything else, which costs a lot of money. So these are the small things we have to keep in mind to save cost. And this is what all the presenters before me have demonstrated, how detailed activities they have carried out, how they have taken away the wastages, how they have saved their cost by using various methods. But the ultimate outcome is you have to be a cost leader in your industry if you want a sustainable operation for a longer period of time. Thank you very much. Thank you.